gonna get numb on my
Oh, yeah, we're
before.
gonna talk about this on the show. Okay, give me that countdown, cause this is. Wait a minute, let me restart this clock, cause this is. I'm the only one.
This is
that,
also the second time where you had supposed to step up.
oh, boy, I see what kind of woman you are. It's your fault I'm pregnant.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, you see that, Kojak? Okay,
Oh, my
we
God.
live, we ready?
Yes. 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome to the Antonio Parkinson Project. Today we are talking Meg Thee Stallion and Vice President Kamala Harris. A little twerking going on. The Last Supper at the Olympics. OMG. And Tennessee State Representative Gloria Johnson of the Tennessee 3 versus Marsha Blackburn. Oh, we got a fight. Plus, Memphis food blogger Armani, aka Taste of 901, is in the building. Yeah. Stick around, hit that subscribe button. We'll be right back. You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project. Welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. I am Antonio Parkinson, and guess what? You're watching the fastest growing visual podcast in the Memphis market. Period. Y'all give it up for that. Yep. And this segment is brought to you by popularmail.com. Hey, guess what? August is Black Business Month. I was about to say Black Music Month.
Come on now.
August is Black Business Month. So for the month of August, do your black job and support black business. Man, who wrote that? Man, I like that.
Please.
Who did Michelle?
You did that on the fly. I thought you did that on the fly. I should
That
knew
made
it.
up
Do your black job.
Look how you came back. You came
Man,
back.
listen,
Okay.
hold on. But we got to talk about the y'all. We're starting a little late. Shout out to all the folks in the hood cam. Y'all wait to the hood cam. Listen, we're starting a little bit late because some folks, Kojak, had them a little margarita. They were doing a little cha-cha-cha. Right. Wow, y'all racist as hell, man. Y'all really, man, God, Coach, man. And look, I ain't gonna say who it was. I ain't gonna say who it is.
Can we turn the camera?
But somebody was happy, and but look, maybe we should start letting them have margaritas a little early because the whole punchline about do your black job and support a black business.
Listen,
man, we need to
I guess she said she need a margarita to do her black job and then deal
with a margarita, right?
to deal with your black.
Right. You're wrong for that. That wasn't nice. Now was that nice? Was that Christian?
I'm sorry.
Man,
That was nice.
man. So look, so there is controversy.
Yes.
Always controversy.
Meg Thee
Always.
Stallion was shaking her left leg.
For
You
a
know,
cause.
at
She
the
was taking it for a
concert.
cause.
She was shaking it for a cause?
Yes.
What's the cause?
What you mean? She highlighted the women's rights, got everybody amped up to vote, got behind the vice president. Okay, so don't have me try to say the name. So she did, she got people talking. So no matter what, they talking.
Oh, they talking to who else? Was the vice president twerking?
No, I don't think she twerked on camera. Not this time, but how the election going, I wouldn't be surprised if she is twerking on the end. I'm just saying.
Whoa,
I'm sorry.
Jack.
He gonna clip me on that. That's so sad.
Yeah, you're gonna definitely get clipped on that. Yeah. But look, so it's controversial. So some of the responses, right? From black folks and alike, were good, bad, and indifferent. So what say ye, Kojak?
Oh, Lord.
I want to know what's the ratio of bougie people and hood folk. I mean, is it still a win if you get all the hood folks to vote?
Yeah.
It still don't matter where the vote come from.
And was it about hood folks though? Was it about the young vote?
A lot of people said she was in Atlanta and it was Atlanta targeted.
I say hood.
I wouldn't say Atlanta's hood, but you said I wouldn't say that, but they said it was targeted for where she was at. Now a lot of people critiqued it and said it wasn't it wasn't fitting for a campaign rally. Raleigh. Can I say,
Oh
I
my
say
goodness,
Raleigh
she
too
is
much.
struggling, man. Hooked on
I
valves,
say
man.
Raleigh too much. Is it Raleigh?
Raleigh.
Raleigh, same
Raleigh.
thing.
That's that bougie.
That she had a
Raleigh.
drink
that
too.
bouginess.
She
No,
had a
now he
drink too,
said that
Kojak.
bouginess.
Kojak, she had a
I
Long
did
Island
not.
iced tea without the
Okay.
Long Island.
I did not have no
Man,
Long Island
right.
iced tea because they didn't even make it right. So he's lying.
Oh,
But no, that's what a lot of people are saying. They're saying that it just wasn't fitting. But
Mm-hmm.
Megan Stallion responded and she said, "Y'all fake mad. Y'all losing the sight of what it was about. It's about women's rights,
Yeah.
gas prices,
what
everything
about
else."
women's rights? Explain that.
They're talking about women's rights as far as taking your right away from being able to have an abortion or not abortion. That's the biggest things focused on
Or
women's
just
rights.
bodily autonomy.
Yeah, having a right over your body, your
Right.
choices. Nobody should be able to make choices for you.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. So we're losing sight of the messaging, pretty much what Megan Stallion was saying,
Uh-huh.
and she looked good doing what she was doing. So
she did
y'all
her
just
thing.
mad, y'all
That-
fake mad.
Oh,
She did her
She
thing.
did look good now. I ain't
Yeah,
mad
okay,
at
she
all.
said- yeah, she
I,
was
and I
great.
just saw the clips, but I ain't mad at Meg. Shit, Meg was Megan.
And she was
Right.
Megan, but she had a full like kind of suit, sexy
No, they
suit
wasn't
thing.
full, man. That's
Compared to what she does wear, she had a full pants
Yeah.
on with stomach cut out, and it was blue.
Right.
And she looked. I mean, she
Man,
yeah.
man, I wish I could turn this camera around so I can get Kojak getting that corner.
What is
That's
it?
the corner. You know
Just
how
thirsty.
you know how when you have
Ain't
the
nothing
bottle,
left.
the last of the bottle,
The drop.
right? And
What
it's that
happened?
corner in there. And you out there in the
Yeah,
hood,
ain't
right?
nothing left.
They be like, the question would be, "Hey man, you gonna get that
You
corner?
gonna get that corner?
You gonna get that corner?
Let me get that corner. Let me get that corner.
He got a
Little
number
bitty drop
ice in
that's
that
left
cup.
in the thing.
I
But
want-
what Kojak, it's okay to hold it up, man. It's okay.
No, no.
It's Kojak. It's over. Let go and let God. Right. It's a wrap, man. We can. Yeah.
Look,
Okay.
he looking for something else rubbing his belly.
Because
Who does
it wasn't
that?
but a drop that fell into that cup.
You
But he
saw
rubbed
that.
Right, I
his
did
belly
see
while
that.
he
I
looking
wonder
at him.
where it went. 'cause
Right,
I know
right,
when
right.
when I left it.
That's a universal sign for help from a man.
Oh,
When he
is
rubbing his
it?
belly. When
Is
he
it?
rubbing his belly like that. Right.
he-
But look, back to Meg the Stallion. Back to Meg the Stallion. So
face.
that people are, the issue is about bodily autonomy.
Yeah.
Women's autonomy over their own bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Interestingly enough, I remember sitting on a panel. I mean, in a committee, and they were talking about abortions, right, and limiting or stopping, women from being able to make the decision about whether to carry a kid full term, a baby full term or not, right? And I turned around and asked everybody up there. I said, how many of y'all have pushed the pushed the head out of your body? And nobody could raise their hand because guess what? It was all men.
Man, ain't did nothing.
And somebody asked this question, and I thought it was a brilliant question. They said, name one law that tells a man what to do with his body. Just one.
Not one.
There are no laws out there that exist.
Wow.
Yep. And maybe we should look at legislation that would be able to stop a man from being able to reproduce.
Yeah.
And that way you ain't got to worry about no abortions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many kids you don't pay for. Yeah, I think that should be on the. Well, I do think if you have I know people have
That
like
is not
28
where we're
kids.
going, man.
28 kids. Yes.
Apparently, somebody like it. How many baby mamas though?
A lot.
If he got 28
28
kids, but how many
baby
No,
baby
they
mamas?
been like 28, maybe like 16 or 17.
Well, just 2 points. 2 points in that. One, his pull-out game ain't shit.
He may not want no pull out.
Well, neither do they.
Right.
Right now, if you after baby number 6, whoever baby mama is for number 7 should have realized that.
But that's not the point.
it's a
A lot of
trend.
people listen. I was just talking about this the other day, 2 days ago. We all, as women, whatever, 89%, because I ain't arguing with nobody online. We think that we're the exception, so we can see it black and white, but we always think like, oh, that's them. He ain't ran into me yet. That we
Man.
always think that. I'm sorry. That's
And he gonna run into you and do the same. You
exactly. But you're gonna be 8, 9,
Right.
10, 11, 12. But we
Right.
think that we are. But men do change eventually. But we always
after
think
28
that.
babies. I mean, where the change happening at
Who
after
won-
baby number?
Who won him after the
10?
28th one? That's what I
Shit,
want to
somebody,
know.
apparently somebody wanted him
the same
after
person.
27.
That's what I was gonna say.
Maybe they wanted. Okay, we're gonna.
Hey, maybe, hey, Kojak, maybe he, Yep.
He
dropping that warehouse
what-
key off.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, they probably just want to test and see. I mean, just saying. But
Yeah.
I don't know about to have no baby though. But
Man.
we off topic really for real. But
Man, that's way off topic. But I do want to say this. I think it's important to note when we're talking about Meg Thee Stallion's performance at the vice president's rally, it was at Georgia State.
yeah,
It was at an HBCU.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was targeted to college kids.
Yeah.
Right.
Hence the reason you have a Meg Thee Stallion performance.
Exactly.
And Quavo was there. Were there any
Yeah.
other people there, Malik, that we missing out?
No, I just know Quavo and Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah. And
Those
so-
were like the main two.
And I'm
people
sure
that
some
came.
up and coming rappers was in there. You know, everybody at Georgia State, they rapping anyway. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
He's so
I'm just
petty
joking.
now. He's
So-
talking about me.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know, it has to be put into context. And but the beauty of it is guess what? Everybody's talking.
Yeah, a lot of
And-
people are
and-
saying it's like it's not the BET Awards. But we
Mission
understand,
accomplished.
but it's
Right.
not the BET Awards.
Right. But you know, the last time we had a situation like this where President Obama ran, and they targeted young voters, and young voters came out in record numbers.
Yeah.
You know, for President Obama. So maybe there's a duplication of the formula that they're attempting to tap into. You know, with Vice President Meg Thee Stallion. I
Hopefully.
mean, Vice President Kamala Harris.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
You said, oh, make sure you clip that. See, he ain't gonna clip that part. Make sure you clip that part. But no,
Right.
I hope the formula it does work because we need people to get out and vote.
well, but if you think about it, yeah, I'm sorry.
That's
Yeah. If you think about it, you know, since President Joe Biden has basically, you know, passed the baton to Vice President Kamala Harris, most of the news feeds have been about Kamala Harris. And it has sidelined a lot of what former President Donald Trump is doing and saying, and the ignorance.
Yeah.
he
Right.
was
Oh my
ignorant.
God.
The ignorance,
He was
right?
ignorant.
Yeah, and so I've been saying the whole time. Speaking of which, before we go into what I was saying, you know, former President Donald Trump was interviewed by by members of the National Association of Black Journalists.
Tragic.
That roast
Oh man,
too.
we're gonna
Tragic.
here's the video. Yep, and okay, so they grilled him and peppered him.
Tragic.
Tragic. Yep, and you
Went
can tell
in.
he was uncomfortable.
But I mean,
Yeah.
I wonder what led him to go anyways. I
And
know
I
he
just-
was invited,
but he
but
did-
why accept the invitation?
Yeah.
You know, and then start screaming bloody murder because they told him to come in person, and they said they're gonna get the vice president possibly on Zoom.
On the Zoom. Yeah, I saw
But
that.
I think the
Okay,
reason
so
for
I missed
that,
that.
I think the reason for that is because they were in conference, right?
Right.
And so you know, and the vice president wasn't available to come in physically for the conference.
Right.
And so I'm a member of NABJ. I think I got a lifetime membership to NABJ. So shout out to everybody at the National
Man,
Association of Black
shout
Journalists.
Shout out.
Shout out to the Memphis chapter, Memphis Association of Black Journalists also. You know, but black journalism is needed
important. It's
and
very important.
is vital.
Right now,
To us.
especially right now.
But he wasn't very comfortable with that initial line of questioning.
Right, right.
But y'all missing what made you accept the invite? That's what I'm saying. He didn't have to go.
Because he said you're gonna vote for him.
You
know, he
I
said-
forgot.
he
I
says-
forgot there is. I forgot. You're
Right.
right. You're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
and you know, and even what he said, I still heard some clapping in the audience. You heard that?
Somebody was hooping
Somebody was-
somebody was
yeah.
hooping in the audience.
I was like,
It
what?
probably was my nephew.
I-
I'm gonna ask him, did he go?
I did think that the journalist the furthest to the right, I do think she was serving him softballs though.
Right, right.
Yeah.
That's all.
And you know,
He's saying
and,
she
you
could have
know,
went harder on him.
the one so maybe that was the plan, the strategy. They had the person next to him going hard on him.
Good cop,
The
bad
one at
cop.
the far end on the far right go, throw him some soft lobs, and the one in the middle just get drowned out by the two on the opposite ends of her because
Gotcha.
that was what was happening.
Ride the fence in the middle.
That one on that was close to him was shanking him.
Yeah, she was.
She was shanking him. She was like,
Right. And he was screaming like a cut hog too, boy.
But that's what I'm saying. If he can't even handle that, he's wise to avoid the debate. Then if you cannot handle that conversation, you shouldn't be in no debate with somebody that previously was she was DA or whatever. She prosecuting attorney. He wouldn't last. And he knows it.
Yeah, but he's already said he don't want to debate Vice President Kamala Harris. Because I think he's gonna get ripped a new one.
I think he's gonna take it though, cause she has a whole little T-shirt. Well, maybe she didn't do it. They had those T-shirts saying like "Say it to my face," so it's almost like she's poking for him to take the debate. Yeah, say it to my face. Like, don't say it on these interviews. Come say it to my face in a debate. So I think only so many times you're gonna poke the bear, and he's gonna show up because men are prideful. Men, you know,
Oh,
and you,
okay.
how many times you
How
gonna
did
let
this
her
come
say?
in?
You grouping it. That's
Right.
a
I mean,
big,
yeah, grouping us with Trump.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to group you, but I'm saying like, ain't no too many times a man gonna let you poke him. Not too many times a man gonna let you poke and he not gonna show up. Exactly. So you proving my point. So he gonna
Yeah.
show up. Watch, he gonna take the bait. So she keeps poking him publicly. He gonna show up for the debate, and
Man, you
I'm
got an
ready to see
interesting
it.
choice of words today. Hey, but
I'm
we got a
sorry.
comment. What's our comment? What's the comment, Malik?
It's on your phone.
It's on the phone? Okay.
They ain't gonna read it out loud.
Huh?
Okay.
Okay. Well, y'all, can we just read it? Okay. What's the comment?
It said women should have autonomy over their bodies. I also want to comment that VP Harris and her team should make better decisions about her endorsers. There are plenty of other whatever songs and performers. I'm sorry, they use a word. Oh, appropriate. I thought that was a word. I didn't know.
Yeah,
Appropriate songs and performers. Yeah.
You know, how y'all feel about that? And who is that from? Who is that commenting?
Matthew Jones from YouTube.
Okay,
Thank
shout
you,
out to Matthew Jones.
Jones.
Shout out
Appreciate your comment.
Matthew.
Yes.
Matthew. We mess with you, Matthew.
I mean, if she, of course, I think that if she could have pulled anybody, it should have been Beyonce. But that could have been that she might.
I think that's coming though.
Yeah, that's
she
gonna be
already
the heavy-
allowed her to use her
the song. Yeah, the
So,
freedom song. I think on the main stage, she gonna have to bring Beyonce at. But no matter what nobody says, like you said, it was on Georgia University campus. It was in Atlanta, Georgia State, excuse me, campus. It was in Atlanta. The target audience, Megan Stallion has their ear.
Yeah.
So no matter whether we like it or not.
Hey,
She got to
Meg Thee
speak to.
Stallion got the ear of these grown folks too.
Yeah, she got y'all. Some people ears and got the men's eyes. But anyway, look at their eyes.
Man.
Look at their eyes. But I think yes, some people in controversy it sells honestly, and it gets people talking. So no matter what, if you're not a politician or into politics, we're talking about it around Megan Stallion. So I say mission accomplished.
Yeah, I
yes,
mean,
she
she
can
got-
use other people.
She got to speak to all of America.
Yeah.
And that's a huge part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can't speak to one person.
Yeah.
And she can do it section. She can do a little bit at a time. She don't have to do it as a whole.
Right. Yeah. Malik over there been giving us the hook. So,
Okay,
hey, look,
sorry.
when we come back, the Olympic opening ceremony raised quite a few eyebrows,
Come
like
on now.
Michelle does.
Uh-oh.
You know, if you want to know where Michelle is, just watch the eyebrows, right? So when we come back, we're going to break down the Last Supper at the Olympic opening. Boy, y'all don't want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button. We'll be right back. You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
We about to get canceled. When we start talking about this.
And then
I don't understand my paperwork.
are you ready?
Yeah, I think so. I just didn't understand the paper. Let's get it.
3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. I am Antonio Parkinson. You know what? I didn't even properly introduce my co-host, man. And she ain't
it's
said nothing
okay.
because she halfway lit over there.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in here dedicated with my foot messed up and everything. And he just want to talk bad about me, but it's okay.
She's over there self-medicating, looking like to me, Kodak.
Whatever. Prescribed.
Mm-hmm.
Prescribed medication. Okay, thank you.
It is. And it is. And it is. Welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. I am Antonio Parkinson. We are the fastest growing visual
Yes.
podcast
Bet.
in the Memphis market. And this segment is brought to you by popularmail.com. So, hey, look, popularmail.com. Make sure you go on there, man. They got the best in clothing line. Pick you a couple things. I pick you out 1 of 5, and send it to somebody that you love. popularmail.com. I wear that shit all the time. But look, hey, but look, give it up for my wonderful co-host Angelica Jelly Woods in the building. Give it up for her. Isn't she love?
Hey.
Yeah. Hey, Kojak, she was asking us,
Yeah.
you know, what we were dancing to when we did the radio
Jesus.
show. Speaking of which,
Oh, yeah.
shout out to Bev Johnson, the Bev
Man.
Johnson Show. Yep. Yep. Shout out to iHeartMedia for allowing us to take
That was so
over.
dope.
Yes.
Yeah, we took over the Bev Johnson Show for 2 hours yesterday and lit it up.
It was so
Man.
nice. It was
Fire.
real good.
Fire.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Yeah. And so DJ Kojak, scratch it up for him 4 times. My DJ.
He ain't scratched the whole time.
Oh, I heard that. Did you hear that, Angel?
I think he need to do it again.
Okay, scratch it up for him 4 times, DJ Kojak.
Let me put my cord in.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bam, bam, bam.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Hear that?
Man, I ain't got time for y'all, man.
Alright.
Y'all don't want to. Man, y'all acting like them folks at the Last Supper. So listen, man. Angelica.
I told you I'm sitting this one out, baby. I ain't got nothing to say.
Come on now.
boy, the French.
We finna get it with us.
French. The French
You
showed
ready to get
out,
banned.
man.
They showed their
when
tail.
They literally showed their tail, you know, in the opening ceremony. So I'm sitting there watching the opening ceremonies, right?
I was
Watching
watching.
all the boats go by with the teams. And Armani, did you watch the opening ceremony? Okay. Good,
Oh,
good.
goodness.
Well, so you heard about it. So listen, I'm watching, watching all the nations go by and, enjoying this, right?
soaking it all
And then they
in.
got to the artistic part of it. And, I thought that, while I was watching, before I stopped watching, that the opening ceremonies were great.
Yeah,
it was
it was
raining.
good.
It was
Yeah, it was
raining,
raining.
but it was different, right? And that thing went on into the night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it was lit. You can tell, man. You can tell this was a party.
It was like Hunger Games.
man.
Like, you know,
that,
you
that
saw-
scares me. when you say
Yeah,
that.
it was very.
I mean, the way they
French.
bought folk out. You know.
Yeah, it was very. It was like the Hunger Games.
Yeah,
right.
how,
That's
you know, they
what
were
scares
like,
me.
I wonder if that was part of their, their strategy.
Nice.
Hunger Games is dope. I love the
Yeah.
Hunger Games.
Just the thought behind it, though. Not real
Yeah.
being like that is scary. But okay,
And
go
so,
ahead.
then they started getting, a little artistic, right? And they started
Right.
having fashion shows and
They started doing
and this,
them.
that, and that.
they're
Yeah,
known. They're known for fashion.
yeah. It was a lot of fashion.
Yeah.
Right. And what's interesting about these fashion shows, man, I look at these fashion shows and I said I would never wear none of that stuff.
Right, yeah.
What, I mean, you see stuff in fashion shows. Do people actually wear that stuff?
Right. Because when you see the line, it's none of that stuff.
Some
This is
people
like
do,
fashion.
but like a toned down version of it, if that makes sense. Just pieces, maybe not the whole ensemble.
I mean, because they'll come down the runway walking with boxes on their legs and
Yeah.
not boxers, boxes, U-Haul
Yeah.
boxes, right on their legs and their arms,
Yeah.
and say this is a fashion piece. But who in the hell is wearing it?
And
Don't
where
be
can you buy
surprised.
it? You can't even buy that.
we wouldn't even know. We wouldn't know Kojak. We wouldn't know.
Well, I'll tell you where you can't buy it. You can't buy it at popularmail.com. It's a great time for you to go to popularmail.com and get some clothes that you can actually wear.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Clothes
I guess
for
just
men.
to show their artistry. Maybe just show artistry to keep you engaged, the audience engaged.
Yeah.
That's what I was putting on the show.
Yeah. Speaking, and before we get to the Last Supper, but speaking of fashion, if you, I don't know if you've had a chance to travel to Europe before. Have you been to Europe
No,
before?
I've never been to Europe.
Kojak, you been to Europe?
Yes.
My
yes.
friend's there
right
now.
I've been to Paris.
Oh, how was it, Kojak?
It's soon. Well,
Dang, you smile too hard.
he trying to get me. No, he trying to get. I know what he's
I
trying to
get-
do.
I know what you
He's
smile
trying to
too
get me
hard.
canceled. But soon I got to the airport, it's different.
Yeah.
What was different? What was
It's-
different
He
about it,
didn't
Kojak?
want you trying to use your words.
What was different about it?
That's
like it's Fred Sanford.
It's a little different, You got
Yeah.
men and you got women and you got
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
okay.
gay
Yeah,
Paris.
Kojak's area is busy. Yeah, you got Paris.
Paris.
What you say? What you call it?
Gay Paris.
Oh, okay. like they're happy.
Yeah, they
Oh God,
yeah,
really?
they happy.
He
So
said they happy. I ain't got nothing
Right.
to say.
Well, here's the interesting thing. I went to Europe. I went to Istanbul and spent some time there in Azerbaijan. Loved it. Was trying to figure out how I can bring, the women of Azerbaijan. They got jet black hair, straight
there
hair,
we go.
and I'm looking upside these women's head. Right, I'm trying to figure out how can I get their hair off your head and get it back to Memphis so I can sell some bundles.
sell some
What,
Right.
would, what would you name the line?
Azari. I
Oh,
had a
that's
name
so
for it.
sad.
Azari.
Azari.
And
He
you
was
know, he had
ready.
folks.
Yeah, just planned
Ready.
out.
I had it all planned out, man. Them folks, they had no idea I was over there lusting upside their head, right?
Trying to cut their
And
hair
look,
off.
man, and look, And I had the whole name Azari because I know black folks, right?
Yeah.
If I come back and say I got that Azari, oh, you got that Azari? He the only one in Memphis that got the Azari.
Yeah.
I wanted the sole distribution of Azerbaijani hair
Oh my
in
God.
in the United States. I think I can make
Top
killer.
dollar too. You
Yeah.
man, you got to make it to where they can't even. A lot of people can't even afford.
Look,
it.
Like
they'll
they can't
kill-
get
they'll
it.
kill you over that hair here. You better
But you
leave
know
it
what
alone.
happened, right?
Yeah.
Somebody, Memphis can create a scam for everything. Somebody will come up with the knockoff version of it.
Oh yeah.
Right, and be some straight up yaki.
Yeah, mixed synthetic
Right.
blend.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
And so
You're
so
right.
anyway, but yeah, but here's where I was going about going to Istanbul.
Okay.
I went to the mall in Istanbul, right? And in that mall, it's called Istin Park Mall.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like what would have been the Mall of Memphis to us.
Okay.
All right. Now, the difference is this mall was 7 stories high,
Oh, okay. Way
right?
bigger.
And on the roof was Chanel, and next door to Chanel in the all glass space was Lamborghini
Whoa.
on the roof.
Oh damn.
Party on the roof.
Yeah,
Right.
Okay.
And so I'm like, and this is their mediocre mall.
Mm.
And inside all signature shops, with designers, their designer name shops. So it wasn't like a Macy's where you go in and get all this stuff.
Right.
It's whatever
Whatever you
these
want.
European designers, machine mode, all this stuff, right? And here, and guess what? Guess who else was in the mall?
Oh,
Popeyes.
really?
Popeyes chicken was in the mall in Istanbul. Yep. And
Did
so
you try it?
yeah.
It probably don't taste it. Do it taste the same?
I had to have
A
it.
lot of stuff out there don't.
I had to have it.
Okay.
Do it the same?
Yeah, it was Popeyes.
It was.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
surprised.
Popeyes.
Okay, some
Sometimes it
ingredients.
don't be the thing.
Right. When I
Yep.
went to Italy, they was like, we don't even all that stuff they got in the food here.
Yeah.
We don't have it in it. So when I
Don't
went to
tell it.
McDonald's, the ketchup, none of that taste.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like it was bland.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Even the Big
yeah.
Mac it didn't taste like a Big Mac.
I remember when I went to KFC in Japan. I lived in Japan for a year. Went to KFC. The drums, the sticks, and the wings was about that big.
Dang.
And look, I was like, man, what is this, man? Look. I was like, man, they KFC over here.
They got real chicken.
Right. I think we're eating ostrich. Right. Yeah. But
Orange
to that point, of course, Europe they do it a little bit different. I remember
Not different.
seeing the Turkish version of MTV, and they had Russian rappers on there.
Yeah.
I mean, they were hard too, and the beats were banging. They were hard, but they was rapping in Russian,
Right.
and it was like I remember it was three white guys with bald heads, all black on, black leather coats, looked like Russian gangsters,
Wow.
and they were ripping it.
Look like they
I
probably
couldn't
was.
understand nothing they were saying.
Mm.
Yeah, but back to the Last Supper.
Last.
These
Supper.
damn Frenchmen, boy, just leave it up to the French,
Hmm.
right? So I'm watching, and now they're getting into the fashion, so they done got with it, finished. They doing a little break dancing, doing a little bicycling and skating, and
That's how
because
they was
breaking
doing-
is
that's how
about to
they was
become an
doing it.
Olympic sport.
That's how they were doing it.
Did you know that?
That's
No, I'm
gonna
saying
be
that's
dope.
how they was. How was they breaking? They were breaking
they're
it.
breaking,
Oh, break
and-
dance.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I was looking at the movements. Is that look at the eyes?
right, and breaking is about to become an Olympic sport, which
didn't
is
know that.
interesting.
That's gonna be dope.
Yeah,
That's
but
gonna be dope.
I think it'll be dope. But will they pay homage to where it came from?
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? So
They have to, really.
Y'all just ADHD way off the
I
dog.
know. I
talking
was gonna say.
points.
I was that.
So anyway, I'm watching, and they started doing this fashion show, and then they started running the camera along this line of people, right? And in the middle of it is was it? I don't know if it's I don't know if it's.
I don't know. I told you I wasn't on label. Try
What's
to
the
figure out
word?
the
What's the
label.
word I'm looking for? What do you call it?
Drag. They said drag
queen.
queens.
It was drag queen. Okay, drag queen
Yeah,
with the
go-
whole,
Yeah.
crown and spikes off the crown. And I didn't catch it at first.
Resemble Last Supper.
I didn't catch that. Yeah, there it is right there.
Was
I
it
did
the
not
last
catch. I
second?
missed it. Right. I'm just thinking, this is just some French weird shit. Right.
Yeah.
And so, and it was when the headlines hit later,
Yeah.
a couple of
Yeah,
days,
me too.
they said this was
A rendition.
a rendition of the Last Supper. Then it jogged in my head like, oh shit,
Yeah.
that was that.
Yeah.
And what was tripping me out, and we're gonna have to find this video, so hopefully we'll post this video, was on either Instagram or TikTok or one of the two. They kept on coming back to this, and they said, why are they showing the children this man's nuts at the Olympic opening
Okay,
ceremony,
Lord.
and they panned, and I saw this, didn't catch it though. Again, I'm
They
slow.
panned on
They
it.
panned because they were slowly running the camera across them from them, and lo and behold, this motherfucker's up here.
Oh,
I probably should say that. This motherfucker's up here
Say it again.
with these tight ass black shorts on, like Daisy Duke tight shorts on, with his nuts out.
Yeah, it's
The
nuts
whole
What
nuts.
the hell?
The whole nuts are nut print
Nuts. I mean, his European nuts
out.
out,
Not print out.
out. And children are watching, and this is
Yeah.
supposed to be a family show,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
No. And so the French, I think the head of the Olympic Committee in France, I think they apologized.
They issued
for it.
apology
Yeah.
because they said
Man.
they caused offense to the Christians. They thought they were making a mockery.
Yeah.
Christians
But they
can't
said-
say nothing.
But I'm just saying what they
Christians-
said. Okay.
Christians
And they
are
felt like,
evangelicals are Trump's biggest supporters.
well, they said they
Yeah.
were they
So
were being
how can
offensive.
Christians say anything about
Well,
the French man's nuts being out?
That's what they said, and they said they were trying to show inclusivity and to show voice and all that. And they did issue an apology on the behalf. They did. They did
Man.
issue an apology, so
Man, all I can say,
they tried.
and no knock against anybody, do your thing if that's what your thing is. But you can't. You have to temper what's for adults and what's not.
Right.
You know,
No, here's the words. Organizers aim to convey a message of inclusivity and challenge traditional narratives through a moderate and proactive lens. That was the goal.
I don't think that was a platform.
That was good. Hey, it's not my words. It's not my words. I'm
I
just
also
saying.
heard. I
just
also
my words.
heard.
Yeah.
How much time? Two. I also heard that a couple things. One, the French. They say the French were trying to be. What's the word for green? When you're trying to be, for the
Earthy kind.
Earth. Yeah.
Yeah, like
What's the word I'm looking for? Damn, I should know that.
I know what
State
you're talking
representative.
about.
Yeah, but keep it green.
Yeah,
They're trying to be, cognizant of
Environmental friendly.
environmental friendly.
Yeah, environmental.
So the athletes got to the Olympic Village
Yeah.
and they're sleeping on these cardboard beds with these foam mattresses
Okay.
and no air conditioner
What?
because they're trying to be environmental friendly,
Wrong time. For that.
protecting the ozone, I guess. And they were complaining. But the NBA players pulled up, all of their money because these are millionaires. They got their money together. I guess they pulled the change out of their pocket.
Yeah.
And they went and
Yeah.
got them a spot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Full
that-
luxury spot.
I'm
Wow.
sure
Our
one person
NBA
could
players.
pay. One of them
You
could
know,
pay.
LeBron ain't. Yeah.
Yeah, I need 2 minutes.
LeBron ain't finna sleep
the
on me.
last thing we got, because this is, I'm just a messenger,
You say you just a mess.
right? Everything on TikTok and Instagram is true, right? And this is what they said
Reliable
too.
source.
They said that there was in prior Olympic years a ban on having sex, the athletes having sex in the Olympic Village,
Oh.
but they're saying this time they provided condoms on top of condoms on top of condoms.
Oh, I thought
Really?
To- yeah.
Encouraging it.
Yep. And the last thing is about this.
They might be doing that so they can lose. But go ahead.
This whole thing, I don't know, this whole Olympic thing is just, it's just oozing with, sexuality stuff, right?
Yeah.
So there's a female boxer,
Oh Lord.
right? Who was, start pulling it up, Malik. Female boxer who, from what I understand, she dropped to her knees and said, I quit this shit. She didn't say it like that.
What was the race?
Yeah.
Do you know the race?
It was, I forgot which country it was,
Okay.
right?
Not
But it
America.
wasn't U.S. It wasn't U.S. But apparently she was in the ring.
Italian. Thank you.
Italian. She was in the ring with an individual that, the initial reports came out said the person was trans, but that wasn't the truth, right? But they said, what is it?
Transvestite.
No, they said she wasn't a
Transgender?
trans. She wasn't transgender. She wasn't transgender.
Don't
I know you're
have
about
me
to
say
jack
it.
that up.
Yeah, don't have me say it.
Kojak,
Them-
you want to
this
try? You want to take a shot at it,
Them was
Kojak?
some nerve wracking.
No, I don't. I'm gonna jack it up too. Hermaphrodite.
Don't have me say it.
Hermaphrodite.
Hermaphrodite.
So-
He knew how to say it the whole time. You so petty.
Hey,
Watch us try to guess the gender. Let us watch them try to guess the gender or
So I
something.
baited them in, didn't I?
Mhm.
But what does that mean?
But
we about to
so
go left.
so the complaint is that I guess I don't know if she felt like she was boxing with a man.
Yeah.
Or
Oh.
and then but I think some more information needs to come out on that, because if you have both sex organs, that's what hermaphrodite is, right? If you have both sex organs, does one, but the fact that you got both, does it come with the I guess the makeup and the testosterone,
Yeah,
and that being a man comes with?
gotcha.
So I guess you have to have some type of testosterone in there.
Yeah, like
but
which
everybody
one
does.
would be dominant, the estrogen or the test? What you said it was.
I don't know, but that's a great
Should
clip.
be a way to test it.
I mean, which one's more dominant? I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Testosterone.
Yeah, which one would be more dominant to see? Yeah, like there I'm sure there's
See.
a way. Yeah, to see.
Yeah,
You saying she felt like she was boxing with a man? I'm saying.
She felt them punches and said,
Yeah,
"Nah."
that's what I'm saying. The strength. I'm
She
saying
probably like,
strength
nah.
wise.
She said she had never
It's a
been
nigga.
hit like that.
I'm saying strength
What's she
wise.
She's like, nah.
Okay, y'all missed the point. I'm talking about strength wise. Like which one can one be more dominant? I don't know.
What you mean? Who?
I just told you the man side or the woman side.
Yeah.
If having both body parts in your
Oh.
body. Oh my God, I'm making sense. Yeah, the levels. Yeah, yeah. Which one's?
I ain't got both in the shell. I ain't got both. I ain't got no cooch in the shell.
He got a lot of
I ain't got no
estrogen.
cooch.
Parkinson got a lot
I
of
ain't got no
estrogen.
Kojak, she's saying you got a cooch, man.
Oh, hell no.
That is
And
not
she's
what.
saying you got a wee wee.
I told my husband I told my husband I would sign up for one.
Oh boy, this thing done went not left but south and southwest.
started off
You're right. Michelle saying we all started off as women. as
She's a
women.
doula. She knows. Okay, she knows.
Just because she's a doula does not mean she knows. Right. Yeah, right. Look. Hey, apparently you can be born with both of them and they, mature, I guess. Yeah. So anyway, y'all look.
Anyway.
See, I went out with this conversation.
I mean, this whole conversation went
All the
made
way
a hard
left.
left.
It did.
Literally. But when we come back, we're going to talk about Gloria Johnson. She's one of the Tennessee Three. She won big during the primaries here in Tennessee.
Yes.
And now is on against Marsha Blackburn.
Watch out.
All right, so we'll be right back. You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project. Hit that subscribe button. We got
Okay.
Welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. I am Antonio Parkinson, and you're watching the fastest growing visual podcast in the Memphis market. Give it up.
Woo! Tell you have to change
Yep.
it. Tim.
Yep. And give it up for my lovely, lovely co-host Angelica Jelly Woods in the building.
Can I do a shout out to Original Garments for my T-shirt? I love my T-shirt.
Okay. You
Thank
done
you.
gave somebody a plug. Okay.
They gave me the plug.
got a little-
I
you got a
can't.
little
I got
pin
booty
on
scratching nails. I got booty scratching nails
What
right
the
now.
hell is booty scratching nails?
Y'all know. Look at the
What is
nails. You know how your nails be in between. I got booty scratching nails.
So they scratch the booty better?
I wouldn't know.
I mean, because they, I mean,
But
I'm
they
just,
look like they chipped. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
okay,
Yeah.
add it
So
to the glossary.
I need
Booty
to get my
scratching
I need to
nails.
get my nails done
We're
for
gonna
my
release this
trip.
glossary. We're gonna release
Yeah.
the glossary in October. Booty scratching nails. Add it
You
to
got
the
the little
monster
pin. You got the little pin on the side.
Did
Yeah,
you
he
scratch
got
your
the
booty with the
pin.
pen too?
That little
No,
green pin.
the pen is over there on the other side. The other side.
I gotta do it this way. Yes.
Okay. Booty scratching
He
nails.
is from Memphis. It's good quality. I love it. It's called
It looks
Original
like it.
Garments.
Yeah.
It is. It's really dope, y'all.
Yeah, Angelica, you gave me a new word earlier today too about
Monster
some feet.
stompers. What size
Monster
shoe do you
stompers.
wear?
Monster stompers.
Don't answer that question.
7.5. See, she's not a
Please
monster
don't. Man,
stomper.
she didn't want to tell her foot size on there. I'm
What?
telling you, monster stompers. Is that only for women's feet?
Yeah.
Oh, so women, if you have a big
So
foot,
what size is it?
yeah, there's a
I
size.
told him that he gonna get me in trouble for this. I'm not saying that you have big feet.
What the hell does monster stomper mean then?
I'm just saying that. I want that. Whatever. But I'm saying, you know how you do. You know how you go to a shoe sale. The shoes is that's like 7 to like 8.5. Thank you. Monster Stopper over here is saying she.
Damn!
I'm starting to show me to your shoe size.
Oh,
Well, you
I'm
ain't,
starting to show I love
you ain't
you.
finna get
I'm
no
not trying-
FaceTime
Look,
on this.
man.
No
Want to
FaceTime.
get away?
They gonna hide
Right.
But no, you go to your shoe. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna call. You know how you go get some shoes, and it's always like 7 to like 8.5. That's gone. That's a common size. I feel like. Is it facts? I don't know. It's just me talking. Now the monster stompers is like 9,
You keep going over there.
Pointing at the
9.5 to 11s. You know, you on that nonstop, and then smaller, like the little mini stompers, like my sister. She wear like a 5 to like a 6.5. They always have those shoes left. That middle size, there's nothing left.
So,
She agrees.
but
My wife wear a 3.5.
Okay, she's
oh,
a
you can
big
hang
ass
hers on.
baby.
You can hang hers on
That's
the
my
mirror.
sister. She
Yeah.
wears
You
a
can hang her
3.5
shoes on the
inch
mirror.
heel.
I buy Jordans all the time.
Right. Yeah, you can afford them.
And I'm like,
Yes, she
Right,
wears a
right.
3.5.
they
Like that's
look-
ridiculous.
Yeah, but where did the term
I
monster
just
stompers
came
come
up with
from?
that.
Another angelic
Yeah, I
is.
call monster stompers.
That's an angelic
Like my bonus kids, I said they got monster stompers. They were like size. My oldest wears a 10, and then my other bonus baby, her feet are bigger than mine. She's 10 years old. She's like in a
She's monster stomping at an early
she got
age.
monster stompers. Like, yes, Jelly, I know I got monster stompers. I'm like, well,
Man.
you know, you got some monster
Man,
stompers.
DJ Kojak, scratch it up for the monster stompers.
bam, bam, bam,
Damn, they stomping in it, right?
Yeah, you got
One
stomp
more,
noise.
right.
You got stomp noise.
Bam. And we got Armani Taste of 901 in the building. Yeah, in here with this madness, but I have to ask you this.
I know.
Uh-oh.
This is mandatory.
Oh God.
Lord, I'm
I
scared.
hope you pass.
Did you hear the scratch?
Yes.
Oh yeah, give it up for her. Even though she had a cheat sheet.
Look,
I'm finna friend you right
She
now.
had a cheat sheet.
Y'all
She
know.
saved you. Look,
She
yeah,
saved
she saved you. Yeah, home of the monster stompers up there.
yeah,
Right.
she's not a monster
All
stomper.
right,
Okay.
Armani Taste of 901. What it is? What's happening? So, what you tasting?
Right.
Oh Lord, a little bit of everything. But this year I'm really focusing on getting us Memphians into other cultures besides the same old wings and burgers.
Right.
Because Memphis is really a melting pot, and I want more people to know that.
But we into other cultures because y'all know y'all eat up some yums. Y'all be over there with them
No,
Chinese,
What's
with the
yum?
Chinese
No.
folks.
Never.
Yums.
Never.
Oh, come on now.
Never.
Look,
I never ate
hey,
at
look.
Yums.
You ain't missing nothing.
Man, listen, y'all know y'all be pulling up at the Chinese restaurant, y'all multicultural asses.
But even still, they go and get shrimp fried rice. They get the
Yeah.
basic Chinese food. So even with that, this year I said I want to try egg foo young. Like I
Oh,
want to
yeah,
get.
it's actually pretty good.
I heard.
Yeah.
So I'm like I'm gonna try that.
You know, I'm gonna tell you something though, man, and you know, I'm gonna give them a shameless plug, but Tokyo Grill some fire.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
The one on Austin Peay, man.
Oh my
some
God.
fire.
Oh,
Man,
okay,
look,
okay,
did
okay.
you do a
You
taste
there?
with them?
Okay, I haven't been to that
Oh,
location,
Lord.
but I have been. They got like 6 of them.
Yeah.
yeah.
So-
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I go to the one on Kirby, and for the most part.
Oh, you
Yeah,
got
that's
East?
out of town for us,
East?
but yeah.
But I
yeah.
recently asked people on my story, which Tokyo Grill is the best, and people kept saying Austin
Man,
Peay.
Austin Peay
I
some
So
know.
fire.
I'm gonna go and try that.
You
Man,
can go around the corner.
man, listen, you can't understand nothing that woman in there saying, but that's just
Got a little sun, a little sun.
yum sauce.
I like
Yum sauce.
sushi too.
Yeah,
That's
look,
the
I-
only thing I get from there.
But a lot of black people
Man,
don't
that
like
sushi some
sushi
fire,
unless
too.
it's cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
that
don't like
sushi some
cooked
fire.
sushi.
Right. And we,
Right.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
I've been somebody did a little racial discrimination to me because they assume black people want fried sushi though.
Yeah, because
And I was like, I don't even want no fried sushi, and I felt like she was racially
she's
profiling me.
Right.
but most black people don't. They don't want raw. They want cooked or fried.
No, I want
Wow.
sushi. I like mine raw.
I like both, but I
The
don't
one with
really.
28 babies. What is that? He missed it. Look at you.
28 babies. Oh Lord. Oh, see, I like it.
That went over
baby,
your
I
head.
like it raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw.
How many? This don't went. Oh yeah, this don't going downhill, y'all.
Tell you what. Man, Ooh, you can tell. Hey, you can tell the primaries over with her.
So you know
Man.
this month is Black Business Month.
It is.
All right.
Yeah.
So we thought you'd be A dope guess, because I wonder how many like black businesses have you highlighted? You think in your whole career being a food blogger,
Oh, we.
being that real? Oh,
Yeah. And
Oh
how
my
did you become a food
I know.
blogger? You just like to eat? What is it?
Yeah.
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 Hey, make money doing what you love, baby.
Yes.
What you love.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is before the term food blogger was a thing, when I was a little girl, I used to take pictures of my food.
Did you?
Like that's crazy.
Right.
I always did that. But what made me start? I started in 2018.
Oh, you been doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, she does this.
full time. That's all she
That's
does.
what you do?
Yeah,
Wow.
full
That's
time.
how you make your money?
Yeah.
Listen, it's
I'm in the
hard.
wrong
now.
business,
Yeah,
baby.
full
It's-
time.
It's hard. People keep trying to hop on the bandwagon like it's easy. It's not easy. I got multiple streams. Like
And it's a lot of work.
it is.
Mm-hmm.
People, but no, I started it because a term we hear a lot in Memphis is, I hate Memphis. It ain't nothing to do here. And so
Lies.
Yeah.
that's how I
That's
feel
a lie.
though.
That's
And
a
so
doggone plenty.
it is.
Yeah.
And I keep finding stuff. So
Yeah.
I said I'm become a tourist in my own city because at the time,
Oh, that's incredible, man. Give it up for that.
Touring
Hold on,
your
hold
own
on,
city.
man.
Yeah.
We're gonna give it up for that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. You need to get t-shirts.
Rediscover.
Yeah, we can do them for you. But go ahead.
Oh God. Here we go.
Yeah.
but yeah, I just wanted to become a tourist in my own
Yeah.
city and so start finding like-minded people like me and exploring the city. And I started finding hidden gems, some that's been here
Yes.
forever. People think stuff is new when I post it. I'm like, this been here, y'all.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So where we going next? Cause we going wherever you going next. We going with
Are
you.
we going
Yeah.
too?
Okay.
You gonna take the Antonio Parkinson project
Oh
with you?
Lord, you gonna
that'll be
drop us off?
fun.
Yep.
Okay. So since it's Black Business Month, I definitely want to highlight Miss B's Sub Shop. This month is National Sandwich Month, so I definitely want to highlight her on the blog. Y'all give an early preview.
Yeah.
Hey,
Not
you
just,
get a
not just
sneak
that.
peek.
Not just that. Miss B's got that little plug in there. Miss B's that'd be
Be a
500.
sponsor.
Right, that'd be 500. Bring some sandwiches at least.
Right, give us a meal.
That's
So
what we need.
how do you? I want this question first. Because I do want to ask you, how do you come up with these spots to go to? Number one, that's number two. The real question I want to know: what has been the worst restaurant? Yeah, baby, come on, put it out
The
there.
bus. Here come the bus.
Yeah,
Oh,
put it
God.
out there.
Let's see.
The PR in me just clutched.
Right.
The worst.
What is the worst? Put them out.
You
Name
know
it.
what?
Come on now. Don't say everybody
oh,
good. Everybody
No,
good.
everybody's not good, but
We
I've
gonna
been
clip
so
you.
many places I forget some places.
That's
but the
Something has to stick out that made you want to like
Oh.
gag yourself.
Right.
Right. That I ain't never coming back here.
oh goodness, margaritas.
Oh, what the hell? We literally just went to Margaritaville
No.
One
before we
though.
got
She
here.
probably missing one over here.
Okay, which one?
She ain't missing one over here.
I didn't like the one. Well, this probably ain't gonna count. It was in South Haven,
Ah.
and I didn't
That
like.
counts. They watching.
Okay.
And I didn't like the one. Well, no, I walked in the one in White Haven and walked back out. I just didn't like the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That can,
Yeah.
that's
Downtown
important.
too.
That's
Yeah.
important.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
There was a spot on Germantown that was kind of like Margaritaville, but it's not called Margaritaville. I forgot what it's called.
Tequila.
Man, I went in there, man, and the flies were flying sortie missions. and man, and look, I sat at the
him
bar.
away.
The bar was sticky.
Oh.
And there was a lot going on. And and it was hood, right? It was Mexican
Yeah.
hood though.
Mexicans.
Yeah, no, it was Hispanic hood. You know how we
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can
yeah.
hood up a spot, but it was Hispanic hood. They were in there twerking.
We can
The
hood up.
Hispanics were.
A lot of Mexican places
Oh,
you
yeah,
got twerking and
tequila,
music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was lit, and but it's flies, man, just letting it rip. Flies was like, man, let me get a shot of tequila. Look, yeah,
no, the scene from next Friday. Hold
Right.
the flies.
right. Yeah, so margaritas, what's the worst? What's-
It's some more. I just
What's the worst black one?
Petty.
No, I want to know.
No,
No.
I-
What's the worst black
He
one?
gonna
Come on,
clip you.
Oh.
come on.
Willie. Oh, this gonna. Oh,
Come
y'all
on,
gonna
come on,
get
come on,
mad.
come on, Willie.
This
Come on,
is
who?
I'm dipping
Willie
down like
Moore,
this
who?
right now.
Say it.
Willie Moore's. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that
Hey,
is.
you in South Memphis
I
right
got
now.
another one too.
oh, what's
don't
that? What's
do
that?
it.
See, now you got me thinking.
Yeah, come on.
Southern hands. I'm
Who?
sorry.
Who? Southern
Oh
Hand?
yeah. Which one? Which one? Which one?
Elvis Presley. I mean, not
Oh.
Elvis Presley. Mill Branch.
Mill Branch.
And-
Southern Hands.
Southern
It
Hands.
used to
Is
be
that
the
women?
spot.
Yeah,
We
it came out.
got one on our speed.
Oh,
Yeah, they
I know.
said. Yeah,
I
they
think
said
that
that
was
one ain't.
nasty, too.
They said that one ain't that good.
Oh.
It used to be. It used to be good though. Oh Lord.
Yeah, back in
It's
the day, the
supposed
one
to
on
be
Wheeler.
black
We
business
supposed to be
month.
black
Right.
business.
Hey,
Like,
but- hey,
that's
tell
what
the-
Parkinson.
tell
He don't
the
made it
truth,
go
man, too.
left.
Yeah,
He
tell
tell
the
the truth
truth.
every month.
Hey, fine.
Every
Yeah,
month.
Yeah.
So
But I
well,
think Willie Moore's was the worst.
Willie Moore.
But I
It's
think-
not Willie Moore's. It's Willie
yeah.
Moore.
I don't know
Willie
what you're talking
Moore.
about.
You know
so-
that's Stevie
South
Moore's
Memphis.
brother, right?
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but I don't know what it is. But that's
It's
good.
South Memphis Soul
maybe
Food.
maybe they'll hear this and they'll have
No,
you
it's
come
downtown
again.
now.
They bougie now. That's right. It is downtown. You right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
you-
I'm talking about when it was on
Yeah.
3rd Street right there at
Right. Yeah. You
by,
can go
by the
there.
Wendy's and all that stuff.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that's
Part-
back in the
he,
day. though.
Kojak's sticking
But
yeah,
people,
you ain't been there.
I mean, it's a
ain't been
historical
out.
place, and people still be in there. So
Oh, they be in there lit.
yeah.
But that's like how Rendezvous. I think it's not black owned, but that
Oh,
stuff
that's
is trash. Like
I
and
never
everybody, it's like
been.
the tourists. It's disgusting. Like,
straight
But
up
I've been
tourist food.
hearing locals saying it's good, even black people.
Rendezvous?
ew. What type of
Well,
black people?
It's not nasty. It's
It's
just
what you-
touristy.
Yeah, it's like
It's
it's
tourist.
not. No.
But I'm gonna tell you who I do like.
This is
I
so
mess
funny.
with them tough.
Who?
It's
Mr.
doggone Torminos.
I want to go there. I keep
listen.
hearing.
Where?
Listen.
It's in the hood.
That's a hood.
Mexican?
Oh no,
It's black on.
And look,
Oh, you talking about?
Black on this.
well, there's black folks in there cooking,
Yeah.
and there's white guys that own the store.
Torminos.
It's like a convenience store.
Yeah.
You can't even sit in there and eat.
Yeah, I
You
hear
just
about
get-
the pork chop
Oh my
sandwich.
God.
That's what I've been
Man.
hearing about them.
Oh my God.
What time
Five.
they close?
Hold on. We
Man,
ain't
look,
got no
let me
food
see.
today now.
Wait a
We just
minute.
Because
talking
it's
about
You did. You did.
Listen, Kojak was supposed to bring the food
Angelica
today.
pulled up on us at lunch.
I know how to slide in and get in where I fit in there. I got me a free meal.
Where y'all know for lunch
Oh,
today?
Coach, yeah.
Margaritas. Look.
The one around the corner is not
But,
bad.
but
though.
listen,
It's just a
listen.
mess.
Let me tell you about Torminos though. I went to Torminos maybe about a month ago, I guess now, and I went in there at 9:30 in the morning. 9:30. They don't make breakfast food. 9:30 in the morning. Line. Pork
Damn.
chops and gravy,
What time they close?
rice, muffins, greens, green beans. Look at
They
Angelica
sold
over there
out.
licking
You
her
know,
lip.
bring us a plate.
Hey, listen to me. When I say folks line up in that mug like crap,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
like they trapping. They
So you
trapping
gotta
for
check
food.
them out. Look,
I do
Yeah.
want to go. I've been wanting to go for
Oh
some
man,
years.
it's really good. It's really good.
Yeah,
And you know, I mess with Miss Girlies. I love Miss
I know you
Girlies
always
too.
say that.
I never
I-
get to catch her.
Oh man, oh man.
see?
So this month, make sure
See,
we
he
have.
need some spots.
No,
Yeah.
I know about her. It's just her hours.
I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna have to take you to some spots.
Yeah.
And see, you don't, apparently you don't get out to the capital of Memphis.
I
and
do.
stuff like that.
Oh,
I be
You're in the
everywhere.
capital of Memphis.
So
in Raleigh.
actually, before I came here, I was gonna check out Motions Grill, but they
That's on Austin P. And is that the new spot
it's
on Austin
on
P?
Jackson.
Okay, that,
Where
okay.
is
It's
it
black
called?
on Motions
I
Grill.
don't know nothing about over here. But
Yeah. And what about your boy Kojak?
the seafood
That brought us the
person.
crab legs.
Oh yeah. Straight drop.
Straight
Oh
drop.
yeah, I done highlighted them.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
yeah.
That's what-
Bandos, his other restaurant.
Bando. He got both of them. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
come
Okay,
on.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I have a question.
I
So, like,
discriminate.
sometimes I know you sporadically pick these places, and sometimes people pay you to come critique it. Now, what happens if they're paid and it's trash? Do you still give a good review, or do you feel like you feel like you're leaning towards good because they pay, or do you feel like you give an honest view?
It's still honest.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
still honest, and I tell them that ahead of time before they pay me.
yeah.
So I tell them, look, you're not paying for a good review.
Okay.
You're paying to be highlighted on my page.
Mm-hmm.
It's the difference.
Yeah.
Some people do that, not me.
Yeah.
The recent place that I posted with the Berea pizza, it kind of went viral
Man, I
on
love
TikTok.
Berea, man.
So they paid me to come, and in there I highlighted what we liked and what I didn't like,
Yeah.
what we didn't like.
Mm-hmm.
So it still was an honest review. People still are like, "Oh, I'm going." So, and I explained to another restaurant owner that the reason I still am honest and tell people what I didn't like is because that still helps their business. Like
Yeah.
people are gonna appreciate.
Yeah. And they'll make
honesty.
the improvements.
Exactly.
Hopefully, make
Yeah,
improvements.
hopefully.
please.
Fingers crossed.
You
Yeah.
should.
Because some
should.
people don't like constructive criticism.
show it on.
Have you ever had a kickback where somebody cuss you out, start threatening you?
Oh Lord.
Yeah, talk crazy because they didn't like the review.
Yeah.
Oh, nah, because I don't even, nah.
Have you ever been reviewed? That they reviewed the reviewer?
I wonder, can you do that?
Right. Look, they come in there,
I'm
and
thinking.
brought a hook man.
Thinking about it. We gotta get an angle. But it,
right.
Well, you know what?
Uh-huh.
So I'm a slick.
You know, Memphis, Memphis
Yeah.
is a roast too.
Memphis
Yes,
is ridiculous.
right.
That's why I asked.
So recently, this, if anything is crazy, it's like in my DMs
Uh-huh.
with me in the business.
Uh-huh.
So this one business wanted me to come out, and
Oh, shoot,
I
we
told
getting
them
tea.
that
We can the black business tea.
I ain't say they was black on or not, but
They was.
That sound like they black on,
They
right?
was.
Right. It sound black on,
They
right?
was.
Right.
Yeah, thank
but
you.
what now?
this man, y'all finna get Memphis too. This
yeah,
man
this
said,
man
Right.
I love the flame.
after I told him that I charge, he said, no, thank you. We got the city support. We good. Baby, you. Well, and keep in mind,
I
this
pull up in
person
that
be
bitch for free.
right, because now I want to go try it and see if it's nasty.
Right.
And I'm still not gonna because that's the thing. I don't highlight the bad ones because that's still free promo.
Yeah.
And you're still getting
Yeah.
some business from
Thank
me.
you.
So no,
Yeah.
you're not getting anything.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Have you ever pulled up in a restaurant and it was just straight up nasty?
Like
told
look
you.
wise.
Which
Are you
one?
talking about nasty as in germs or nasty as in the taste of the food?
No, nasty as in germs. Just
Yes,
bad.
I
Yeah, give
walk
us one.
out.
Come on, give us one.
You said you were
I'm a germaphobe, so
Okay.
I would walk out.
What made you? Who made you turn around?
Oh Lord.
One of them, she said she walked in and walked right back out.
Yeah, that was one of the margaritas, but I want to know one of the black.
The
ones.
one yeah. Oh Jesus.
Oh.
Oh Lord. We supposed to be
Yeah.
uplifting the black
We are.
businesses
We
today.
are. They're gonna clean up after this. Yeah. You know, Channel 3 does this. They tell them, you know, they press. They do the
report card. Oh Jesus.
I said I was gonna start posting that frequently as well, cause
Yeah.
I can't think off top, but I am a germaphobe. So if I see you with gloves touching your phone, touching your hair, I'm gonna walk out.
Oh, you ain't gonna review it.
No, that's
You ain't gonna.
nasty.
You ain't gonna. But you ain't gonna tell the people. You
Oh,
should tell us
you
about.
know what? I got you.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I
Oh,
did.
Lord,
So
I'm
y'all
scared.
know Memphis, we go to our gas station to get our food.
But some of our gas station food is better than restaurant
It is.
food.
It is.
Yep. Yep.
So I did. This was end of last year, I think.
Uh-huh.
I went to Tiger Mart.
Okay.
Across the street from Jeter.
Oh.
And,
Oh.
and
Oh, looking.
I went in there. The
my
man
baby.
who was fixing the chicken he had on gloves. He touched something, and then he touched the inside of my to-go box. I lost it because I'm like, why you got your hands on the inside of my box?
And then they be
And you
offended.
finna put my food. So I was like, can you change? And I was nice. I was like, can you change your gloves? He was like, for what? I just did this. I was like, that's nasty. And he was like, well, you ain't got to eat here. And so I was like, oh, cool.
yeah,
I'm
they
walk.
Now.
I walked out.
Right.
'Cause,
Okay.
Have you ever reviewed Dodge's chicken
yeah.
in Whitehaven?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I mess with Dodge chicken.
I
man.
love Dodger
Man.
Yeah, I tell you my story about Dodge chicken.
Tell me your story about
Yeah,
Dodge chicken.
it's not bad. I got married at Elvis Presley,
At
the,
Dodge's Chicken?
the hotel.
Oh, you got married at the Heartbreak Hotel?
No, the new hotel.
Oh,
The
Kojak.
guest house?
The ghost
Kojak.
house.
She got married at the Heartbreak Hotel. That's like getting married at the
No,
Snooty
at the
Fox.
guest house.
Yeah,
I got married at the
That's
guest
like getting
house.
married
And
at the
Dodge's
Snooty
catered.
Fox on Imperial.
No, they didn't cater.
Yeah.
They catered my food. I paid all this money for everybody else to eat good.
Mm-hmm.
I was starving after my wedding. I had to eat Dodger's chicken.
I
got
would've messed with
heartburn.
that. I messed
No,
with
I got
Dodge's
I had heartburn the next day.
Man,
but-
look. Whenever I go out of town to Whitehaven,
Yeah.
Oh, God.
you know, I got to stop by Dodge's chicken.
But hey, which one better? The one on 3rd or Whitehaven?
Oh, Whitehaven, baby.
No.
Oh, what?
No.
In Mississippi, huh?
Okay.
And in Mississippi,
Well,
Mississippi
food
line.
debate.
Look, you in Westwood. You might as well be in
That's
Mississippi. Then you might as well be in
Oh,
Mississippi.
yeah.
Same thing. Same thing.
But you know what the critiques you're giving. We're gonna say the 5 things how you support black businesses. Sometimes you just gotta tell people,
The truth.
tell them. You know, sometimes we don't give black business a chance. You need to go ahead and say, you know, hey, so and so this happened, but we want to externally bash them on the front end and not give them a chance. So I think
But is it fair because we don't bash the white businesses like
we
that?
don't. We don't keep the same
Yeah,
energy.
yeah,
We don't
yeah.
keep the same
Or-
energy. We give
or
them chance
chain
after
restaurants.
chances.
Yeah, or chain restaurants.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I'm like, this McDonald's is a billionaire.
And they
I
would
mean, a
line
$1 billion
forever.
company who is rude and
Yep,
trifling
you
no
be in
matter where
line
you go.
forever.
What's the weirdest thing that somebody
he's so
has?
intrigued.
I
He's
am
like,
intrigued. I
what's
like
the
it.
what's the weirdest
What's
thing?
the weirdest thing? You know what I'm about to go to. She look, it's all in the
God.
eyes. What's the weirdest thing somebody has offered you for a good review?
Instead of
Come on now,
paying-
you on the
instead of
Antonio
paying-
Parkinson
or
project,
instead
so
of
you
paying
can-
you, instead
So
of
you
paying
can,
you.
so you can speak freely.
To be my sugar daddy.
So technically, yes or no?
That was at Willie Mo's.
Hold on. You missed the point. Did you say yes or no?
Right.
The bills
She
get
said- she
paid.
said, I got to do what I got to do.
Right.
I gotta
You got-
do what
I
I
can review them.
I need a new
Right.
camera.
Look, they got a shining review. Right.
Go
No,
to
that's
bed.
the crazy part. I didn't review them. They're blocked.
Oh,
You blocked them?
Because that's weird. They want to be your
He didn't have
sugar
enough
daddy and
money.
trick. They should
He didn't
surely
have
be able to pay
enough
the
money.
fee.
Exactly.
Pay the fee. You got
Yeah.
money. You on trick. You should have the money to pay the fee.
Yeah, look, she might be missing some benefits.
I'm not missing
Right.
nothing.
Yeah,
Right.
you ain't missing nothing but a headache and
Man,
a
listen
mess.
to Miss
Yeah.
Sugar Daddy herself. Right? She probably got about 6, 7 sugar daddies.
I don't. I have one. His
Right.
name is Mitchell Woods. Okay, thank
But
you.
thank God for Mitch, because you probably would have about 6, 7 of them.
Oh,
Right. You be sugar daddied up. Right.
You
All
say
them folks
sugar
that used to
daddy.
pull up at the job, remember? We talked about work wives and
Oh.
remember, I had a couple little work boyfriends.
Oh Lord.
You know,
Got a
one
man
did
for
look,
everything.
one bought the Chick-fil-A on Thursday.
Yeah.
They were not
You know,
work
one-
boyfriends. They were just different people for different things.
Yep.
They didn't work with them.
Delegated.
Yeah, they don't understand what women. They don't understand what women.
Oh,
Until you find,
period
be
that hurt.
quiet so I can tell y'all. Until you find everything in one man, women get different things for each man. So some man has a good vacation, some has good advice,
Some of them
some
got
has good
restaurants.
whatever.
Right.
Some has money.
Right,
Somebody
right.
it just until you find all that in one person, you just kind of it's dating. I'm not saying you sleep with all of them.
That's what they be.
That's the
thinking.
key. You thinking just because I'm out to eat and I like to eat with him on Tuesdays. That no, that's one person I can call. He ain't doing nothing. We gonna go eat, and that's my eating friend.
So do you tell them that you're the eating friend? Are you
Do
honest
they
with
know
them?
they in it?
Right.
In
Do
a
they know
friend.
that only their limitation is to eat?
Yeah.
Well,
You
okay.
let them think. Imagine.
Look, Michelle said if they want to eat, they can
Listen,
eat.
but the thing is, with men, you can tell them what it is anyways. Because there's situations like I told you. I had one main boyfriend. And I told them, "Hey, this is my boyfriend. If I see you, I don't know you." Like I told them straight up. I swear to God on my daughter's life. My husband,
Man, look.
my husband would show you text messages because he thought I was trash. He would not talk to me. I told you the story. And men like a challenge. They think they're gonna change your mind. Like
Well, women do too. Women think they're going to change men too.
that's not
Ooh,
a challenge.
no.
That's not a challenge. That's a different. That's something else.
The
That ain't,
Lulu.
that
I
ain't,
thought
that
he
ain't
was going to
challenge.
change 28 babies later.
28 years later.
Right.
No, that ain't challenges. Men just like, but no, they knew. But the Tuesday or whatever, no, they may not knew per se. That's what it was, but I don't know. But Vicky,
She
you know,
just
Vicky.
said a whole lot of nothing. Kojak, we just
I got Kojak, yeah, but
We just
Vicky,
got
no,
Kojak.
Vicky, listen,
Real
Vicky had
talk.
me text everybody I was talking to at one time. She's like, I bet you want to tell them she paid me. She said, I'll pay your car note if you stop talking to all the people you talked to for 2 weeks. I said, my car note? I said, what you want me to text them? I copied and pasted all the niggas the same text message.
Whoa.
Damn.
I
You got
did.
that car note
I
paid,
did.
huh?
I ain't no
Vicky was
fool.
your sugar mama.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was. Thank you,
extra.
Vicky. I appreciate
Probably
it.
have
She
looked-
paid that car
look,
note the next
Kojak,
time.
hey, let me tell you something about these women though.
Yeah.
So when Kirsten was born, I cut all my
You
little
also-
girlfriends off, right?
Okay.
Right, and me and her mama got together, right?
Right.
And I'm thinking. So here's my story. Look, listen, y'all.
Oh, Lord.
You know, I'm having a baby, and I
Right.
want to be there for my child. I want my,
Baby
gone.
I want to
Right.
give my baby what I didn't have.
Yeah,
This, that, and
yeah.
other, right?
That's so
And I'm thinking that's the response I'm gonna get. That's so sweet, man. They was like, fuck. They was like,
Yeah.
you ain't got to move in with that.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, what happened to the-
Right.
Yeah.
Man, them one was hard, man. They were hard,
Yeah.
man. They was like, man, F that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
"What?" I thought y'all would. I
not
thought y'all would have a heart. Man, they was like, shit.
No, they
My
want to
baby
have,
daddy didn't move in. Why you got to move in?
Right, right. Man,
and they
man.
want to have a one up too.
Yeah.
Is that, huh?
It's
They
all
wanna
about
have a
one-up.
one-up.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
The baby, but I
You
got
had the
the
baby. You had the baby.
Hey,
Yeah.
man. Hey, you had my baby come with benefits, baby, because I'm going to take care of my child. I want my children next to me.
Yeah.
Oh God.
But I ain't finna have no more. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we just got all
28
off the
kids
top.
later. We've been talking about 28 kids, right?
It's not gonna
Right.
happen.
We don't
Hey,
want your
you
black
listen to Jill
business
Scott. All she
food.
talk about is food and sex.
Grits.
right.
Ready. She ready.
Right,
Oh my
right.
God, that's too
Look,
funny.
so I need 5 minutes because we got to talk about Gloria Johnson. So we
Oh,
make it
Lord,
a
you gonna let
hard
Gloria
chip,
Johnson? How
right?
you gonna sit
You
there?
got
You gotta talk
you,
about
I
her.
gotta give you.
I
I
don't
gotta
know
give it
who
to you. You
that
came in here getting you
We
an
in the
hour
segment.
segment, right?
You gonna
She
sit? You
getting
gonna
an
make
hour
us talk?
segment. She done came in here getting an hour segment talking about food.
Can
So that's what y'all love
can
talking
they tell us how to connect with
Yeah.
you? They want to do whatever before
Well,
we
we're
transition.
gonna get her to comment on Gloria
Okay.
Johnson stuff too, and talk about
Okay.
crazy ass Marsha Blackburn.
Oh
So,
God.
well, that's all right. I'm gonna
He the
tell you
only
who she is.
person. He don't.
So you know, if y'all remember about a year or so ago, maybe was it 2 years? How many years now? Year ago? Y'all remember? So the Tennessee Three. You know, they protested on the House floor. Malik, were you interning for that? It was the year before you. Yeah. So they in the Capitol in Nashville. They
Oh, with
protest.
the-
Yeah, you remember the Tennessee 3? So we got Tennessee 3 is Justin Jones, Justin Pearson, and Gloria Johnson, right? And so Gloria Johnson, who was my colleague, State Representative Gloria Johnson, She just won the Senate primary. As give it up for that. Yeah. Finally, we got us a candidate. We got a real candidate too, and she is now set to face Marsha Blackburn. So let's talk about Marsha Blackburn. Marsha Blackburn is a fervent Trump supporter. Marsha Blackburn is an NRA person. You know, she is, as far right of a Republican as she can possibly be. You pulling up some stuff on Marsha? Okay, what you got?
I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna hear your side first.
Go ahead. You got it. Go ahead. I'm gonna come back. Come on.
I'm talking about the conflict between Senator Marsha Blackburn and State Representative Gloria Johnson. That's
Okay, go ahead.
According to ChatGPT. Yeah. Let's say it says the conflict between them has intensified as Johnson launches her campaign to challenge Blackburn for a Senate seat in 2024 elections. Gloria Johnson, a Democratic member of the Tennessee Three, gained national attention after narrowly avoiding expulsion. Expulsion. So excuse me.
Being
from the
expelled from the
Tennessee
House.
legislator for protesting against gun violence. Johnson's campaign focused on addressing gun violence, healthcare, abortion rights. She criticized Blackburn for support of restrictive abortion laws in alignment with the special interest. I'm not going to read all this.
Okay, let me jump in there. So, and I know now State Representative Gloria Johnson personally, and been working with her for several years, right? And everything that you read in that is absolutely true about who she is, and she is a champion for regular people, for the real regular people. She is a fighter for the voiceless. She is also, one of the differences is she is funded by regular people and not big business and corporations and lobbyists and PACs like Senator Blackburn is. And it's so interesting because you're literally getting the polars, the opposite spectrums when it comes to Democrat and Republicans. And so this is going to be an interesting fight, right? Because here's why this is so interesting is one is because we now have Vice President Kamala Harris in play. Women,
Yes.
number one voting block.
Yeah.
Number one voting block. Women vote more than anybody.
Okay,
right?
Women.
And so if the women are going to come out, especially when you know that Marsha Blackburn is supporting, basically old white males telling y'all what to do with y'all's bodies.
Women right.
Right. Women's autonomy over their body, which we was talking about earlier in the show. And Gloria Johnson is for women's right to choose. Right. And let me say this when it comes to abortion, right? Look, I don't know one single person that wants to see anybody get an abortion. So they always say that Democrats are for abortion. No. I don't know one Democrat that wants to see a woman go through an abortion. That's a traumatic situation. Right. But I know thousands of people that believe that it is not their business to tell that woman what to do with their body.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And so it's not that, we want to see somebody get an abortion. We're just saying, to these, white males, you ain't never pushed the head out your ass.
Yeah.
So you don't have the right to tell a woman what to do with her body. That's between her, her doctor,
and
her family, and her God.
And her maker, yes.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So that's what we're dealing with. And this is going to be an important election. And if you can get a Democratic senator from Tennessee, it changes the landscape of the American political landscape, and especially Tennessee, from red to purple.
You know what? I never told you this with the abortion thing. I don't know if I told you I worked at Planned Parenthood. Did I ever tell you that? No, I didn't
No,
tell
you
you
didn't tell me that.
that. Okay, so I worked at Planned Parenthood when I was in college.
No, she ain't never tell us that, Coach A.
I have. No, you being sarcastic?
No, I'm being
I thought
honest.
you being sarcastic, but
I'm about to
I
give
worked
you a
at
review.
Planned Parenthood, and it is hard. Like for people, you feel there's people who come in who's been raped or has molested by a family member, and they you don't want to carry the child. And there's people I've seen that's had their 10th abortion, and had sex in the parking lot before they came in,
using it as birth
and having stuff coming out of them before they get on the table.
Dang.
And I'm being honest. Like so you
Still
just
at it.
Yeah, before they come in, it's like, okay, and it's
What
not
the
you.
man thinking?
You try to get on birth, you should be on some kind of form of birth control, whatever. But you said you do have a right to choose. But by working there, I don't know if I told you, somebody followed me to my house.
Oh man, yeah, it's
Yeah,
extreme.
that was back when I was in college. So okay, so I can imagine. I ain't gonna say I graduated in '08. Okay,
Come on,
They-
old school. Right.
okay, old head.
Right. Oh, yeah. Right.
But no, they followed me to my house and left a note on my car, like saying that I was like a woman, not a baby killer.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine how extreme it is.
It's crazy.
Now. Yeah, I wouldn't
They
even
out
work.
there unpopular.
Yeah, but to
it's
follow you to
crazy.
your house and put
Yeah.
a note, I had to call the
Yeah.
police
No,
and
no, but
everything.
they blew one up, and was it Knoxville? They blew up the
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
there's terrorism. Give me three. There's terrorism tied to this, right? How extreme this is. And you know what's interesting is this too, is you got these individuals saying, in Tennessee right now there are no exceptions. So you can be raped by your dad,
That's scary. Yeah.
right? You can be by your dad. I
yeah.
said by your dad.
Yeah, that happens.
Right? You can
Still got it.
have a child that's dead inside of you,
Yeah.
and you can't abort.
Or whatever if it's a health risk too.
Right? Even if it's a health
Yeah, like you
risk
could die
to,
to have kids. It
to
can kill
the
you.
mother
It
that
kill
can
you.
die.
Yeah.
In some of these states, there are no
That's
exceptions.
crazy.
Right? And now they're trying to track if you go from this state
Yep.
to another
They
state
do.
where it's legal. They're trying to track and criminalize you for that.
Okay, I didn't know that part.
Yes. Yeah.
Start searching.
Oh wow.
Man, you can't even search.
Some
Oh
Yes.
wow.
Some Republicans are trying to restrict contraception. Now let's talk about what the reason for all this is.
We
The
don't
reason
all the way
is
left too. But it's
because
okay.
from what I'm understanding, there's a changing landscape in America. It's going from majority white to majority people of color. When I say
Yeah,
people
they
of color,
trying.
not black, but brown, black, brown, and everything else. And they want people
I was-
to have babies.
I was hoping
Yeah.
we was gonna touch that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And so, and former President Trump is bragging that he has overturned Roe versus Wade, which federally gave people the right to make that choice. And so anyway, so that's what this election is going to be about.
It's big.
Man,
Our vote
hey,
matters.
I better wake up.
Man, you
Please.
better wake up.
Please.
Look, I tell you this, I'm doing this early. I usually don't do this early, but Gloria Johnson's my friend. She has my full endorsement, my full
Okay,
support.
turn up
And
then.
to anybody that's listening to this, I say, look, y'all, please send her some, write the checks.
Yeah.
She can't win this without the money to win this.
Yeah.
Marsha Blackburn is going to be funded to the hill.
Yeah.
She's going to be getting some of that Trump money.
Yeah.
Right? And she'll probably have Trump coming in Tennessee to rally for her and this, that, and other, and so on and so forth. And so we need to get out and we need to support Gloria Johnson also in the same manner and make sure that we get her elected. That's a
Yes.
game changer for the country.
Wow.
You hear me? Change the numbers in the Senate, you change the numbers in the country.
There you
Okay,
go.
see, I'm glad we did this segment then, because that
Yeah.
education was key. Okay, all right.
All right,
So,
all right,
yeah.
all right.
Mm,
All right, y'all. So look, you've been watching the Antonio Parkinson. Wait, hold on.
forgot. Yeah, I was
Rewind
gonna
that.
get you.
How can they get in touch with you?
So you can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Taste of the 901 and Memphis Third Space. It's my
Yes.
new baby.
All right.
So all of my pages are tagged in my bio on Taste of the 901.
Okay. Well, real quick, tell us about Memphis Third Space, though.
So dope.
So I created an event. It's an event thing. So I do free events every month to get Memphians to come together to make new friends and try new hobbies together. And I'm mainly
Suck it now.
Nice.
Come on now.
Yeah,
because
you're
a
a
lot
creative
of people
type.
are,
Yeah.
I love being creative.
When your birthday?
September 24th.
You didn't make the July, but okay. Yeah, okay. All right. Mhm.
Yeah, but and since
dope.
Memphis Third Space,
24.
a run club has come about. So
Antonio.
we got black people running in Memphis now.
There
You gonna get us
go.
women?
Maybe
So you're all about
community.
creating and new experiences, though. Yeah, man.
Or not
Right here
really
in your city.
new,
It's
but
your city.
different
like
experience.
stuff we don't typically do as
Yeah.
black people
Yeah.
as well. Like the newest trend is pickleball, and so I'm introducing pickleball to the black community because we have so many pickleball courts in Memphis, and so still people like, what's pickleball? So I'm introducing them to that, and now I got black people having fun playing pickleball.
Parker,
Okay,
you
let me.
gonna play?
Okay,
You gonna play?
You know, I got something. Yep, yep.
Oh, God.
Five things black people don't do in Memphis.
Swim.
No,
I'm
I can't
messing
say
with
that
you. I'm
because
messing with y'all.
slicing is a whole community in
Oh
Memphis.
man,
What
yeah,
is?
Slicing started in
Slicing.
Memphis.
I don't even
You know what that
Yeah,
is?
like
Yeah.
Like.
So
like,
we do. There are black.
Oh, jumping in the water.
No, it's Memphis. It's called Slicing. And
Okay.
shout out to
Me-
them because there's a black independent filmmaker
Yeah,
here
yeah.
named Azair, who just put out the movie called
Yeah,
Slicing.
Slicing, yeah.
So definitely support her and check her out.
I ain't
All
know.
right, so
That's
five
what's
things
up.
black folks don't do that they could do in Memphis.
I don't want to group us together.
Come on, group
that's
us.
What,
Okay, look.
that's
We
the-
wanna be
that's the-
grouped.
That's
He
the
said we wanna be
thing. We,
grouped.
it's not.
Well, we
one
don't
type
go to
of
we don't
black
go to
person.
Graceland.
Oh,
No, yeah.
When?
Who go to Graceland?
Who?
This year I've seen people posting. I'm like, why you there?
right. Come on, give us
Graceland
one,
what?
Angelica. Five things black folks don't do in Memphis.
Stick together.
Go. That's one.
That's one.
As a whole,
You fit
stick
on the show
together.
good. You fit right in.
Okay, she
Okay,
went
come
down
on, give
that.
us one.
Could I say support since we going down
No,
that
she
road?
just
I'm
did
gonna-
that. That's the same thing. You
stick
Kojak
together.
and
That's
support.
That's the same thing.
Kojak, yeah, Kojak.
Support.
Kojak.
That's mine.
Right. Yeah, look. You know, Kojak the Kojacker.
I think sometimes here you're very like community based, like what side of town you're on. You call it out of town. They're not gonna go too far out there. Not what area.
Yeah, outside their circle.
It is,
Mm-hmm.
your neighborhood. You be in Whitehaven, you in Whitehaven. If
Okay.
you in whatever, I noticed that here.
Okay.
Because even when somebody was like, I ain't never been out in Germantown, like it's not like it's
Mm-hmm.
it's not out of town or nothing. But I noticed that here, they gonna stay in their little area, eat the places they want to eat, and they have. I think that's something.
So they stay in the same circle. Okay,
Yes,
Kojak,
same
give me one.
circle.
Five things black
That's
folks
circle of
don't.
people though, circle of
Right,
location.
right. Five things black folks don't do in Memphis that they could.
Interact more.
What?
Oh
Okay,
God.
Kojak.
We need to
Man,
interact
what the
more.
hell?
Can we say vote? What's the vote?
And not on social media. Look at him. Not on social
What's the
media.
vote numbers?
Oh, that's,
Yeah.
Vote.
that's one.
Vote.
Vote. Okay.
That's
Okay.
three. That's
Malik,
number
what's
three.
one, Malik? Okay, why you Kojaking? Nichelle, what's one? Look, Nichelle said, what's one?
What's one from you, Parkinson?
Y'all ready?
Right, I gave mine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
you
had
did, yeah.
three.
Couple of 'em.
Yeah. You know, I don't think that you know, and when I say five things, we're talking about the majority, a lot of
Yeah.
black that they could do, right?
Yeah.
That they could do. You know, go to the Brooks Museum.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know, go to the museum. It's a dope ass museum.
It is.
Yeah.
They
I
don't
just-
tour their own city, pretty much. Do
Yeah,
tours.
yeah, you know, but and it goes to your point,
Yeah.
to your mission, right?
Yeah.
You know, you're trying to get folks to do things that they wouldn't normally do,
Yeah.
right? I'm gonna tell you something I did that was trash though.
Oh Lord.
What was it called? It was what's the artist? Not Michelangelo. What's his name? The famous European artist. He had this set up in white at Graceland.
Well, that's where you messed up at.
Well,
You went to Graceland.
what's his name? Leonardo. Let's say DiCaprio. Man, look. Hey, you've been watching the Antonio
I know, baby. We
Parkinson
just going down here.
Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm talking about the artist Leonardo da Vinci.
Da
Da Vinci.
Then-
I said out there.
was
Da
that
Vinci.
what it was? Was that who the artist was? But black folks didn't go. Black folks didn't go.
We don't.
He right.
Here?
He did.
Right, for sure. That's.
Kojak said
Oh,
he
was
was
this?
here.
Hold on, Kojak said with me here, y'all. I'm
No,
done. That's
I
it.
want to highlight a
He
black
said
owned art
Graceland.
gallery.
Okay, talk about that.
I want to highlight, since we're speaking about art, Support Tone Memphis. It's a black
Oh, I
owned
love, yeah.
art gallery here.
They saying that shit like they been. Their ass ain't been. Oh, okay. Angelica ain't been.
But can,
Stop
I say,
acting.
but can I say this? I know we ran it over. 'Cause even when I
Man,
started
way
dating,
over.
even when I start dating my husband, like a lot of places I go, he be like, he been here his whole life. He be like, I ain't did nothing, stuff, been none of these places.
Because it's new to you.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah, I'm a fine.
Okay, we're gonna wrap.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Kojak,
Look,
where you
where
gotta go? We both. He gotta go DJ.
At
He gotta go
6:30.
DJ.
All right, y'all. Hey,
Yeah.
look,
Y'all,
Go
yeah, go
go
ahead.
ahead, Coach.
No, we good. We good.
Okay, but listen, man. You know, first let me thank you. Thank you. Give her a round of
Thank
applause.
you.
There's Armani.
Yes.
Taste
Of the 901.
of the 901. I'm about to say taste it.
Oh.
Taste of the 901.
Oh,
Thank you
Jesus.
so much for
Oh,
joining us.
Jesus.
Thank you
You've
for
been a
having
joy to
me.
be. You know, seriously, we enjoy it.
I know.
You fit right in with our craziness, right? You know, listen. You've been watching the Antonio Parkinson Project. I'm missing my notes because I'm supposed to say something. And Armani got my notes over here. And
We
shit.
need a sponsor so we can get a
Yeah,
teleprompter.
let the notes go, Armani. they don't. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
You've been watching the Antonio Parkinson Project. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button,
Yes.
and we will see you next week.
Yeah.